Okay, in part two, we're going to learn how to use paint to identify the X and Y axes of an image so that we can use an image to link to other web pages within our website. It's important that when you're selecting an image for an image map, that it have obvious visual selections, such as the map on page 211, where you can see each state has defined borders. Okay, we're going to use paint, so you will need to come down here and search for your programs and type in paint to get your paint program open. It's important to know on page 213 about X and Y axes. The X axis runs horizontally, okay, so this way across the page, and the Y vertically along the left of the image. The coordinate pair, once we put the image in here, will be visible for us, and that's what we're using paint to help us find, is the coordinate pairs. So we're going to go ahead and open up our little image, which I have downloaded from Course Sites and put on the desktop. Okay. So I'm going to go to Open. Gonna find my folder. So I guess I got to click on my desktop. Chapter Files. I just downloaded the whole folder, and so I need the Southwest map image imported here. Okay. Map areas can use one of three shapes as shown on page 214. You can have a rectangle, a circle, or a polygon. For a rectangle map area, you're going to use the coordinates of the top left and the bottom right corners. Okay, and so for, let's see, a circular map area, you're going to use the center point and the radius of the coordinates. Okay. And for the polygon, you're going to use the coordinates for each corner of the shape. So you're going to actually have more points than you would with the rectangle and the square. Okay. If you haven't used paint before, there's a few things you need to know. This up here, it says paint, that is your title bar. This right here where you have the file, commands, home, and view, this is your menu bar. Your drawing area is where I have opened up the picture. Okay. You can get your toolbar here as the drop down. You have the color options, color box right here. And your status bar is going to be down here at the bottom. And this is where you're going to get those numbers from. Okay, I'm on page 219 now. We're trying to locate the X and Y coordinates. So what I do for Arizona is I'm going to go to the first corner, and this is approximate. It's not going to get right exactly on the corner, but close to the edge. And so you can see my X and Y axis here is 234 by 175 as shown right down here. It's going to disappear when I scroll down here. But there's my coordinate. So I'm going to write that one down. And then I come down here and I can pick my second coordinate and third and fourth. So those are going to be my four coordinates. Okay, so I write these down because I'm going to need those when I go to code this web page. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm just mapping the coordinates. Of course, you would take the time to stop and write down what each coordinate was as you're mapping. California is a little bit trickier, so you're just going to do like the main. So I'm doing a line here. I'm going to come down here. So you're not going exactly to the edges, but you're getting yourself some coordinates for that one as well. Okay. Once you've written down all your coordinates, against the coordinates appear right here in the window. You can see it when I scroll up here. These are your coordinates that you're writing down. Most of the time in the projects, they're going to tell you what the coordinates are, but they do want you to know where those coordinates come from and how you get those.